Pisces, welcome to the latest edition of In-Depth, Yours and Theirs. Like always, we're going to start by building a baseline for you, your person, situation, clarify, and then towards the end put down some oracles. And like always, your person doesn't have to be significant other, spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, lover, or anything like that. It's whoever fits that particular dynamic or doesn't. So take what resonates, leave what does not, and reverse energies as it applies, more so with yours and theirs, as energy exchange and interchange is real, rapid, and fluid. Like always, these are general collective readings, not one-to-one private. So, if it doesn't resonate at all, check here the placements. Oh, yes. Yes, honey. Every video. every single message. Now it's just easier. Because there will be those folks who are in a certain place and they're not in a position to hear or remember or process what I just said at the opening. So, technically speaking, I want to be able to say, refer to the opening. You know. As people can get caught up in their own particular emotions and they're not listening. So, that's why. A couple seconds of my life, fine. So be it. It helps. Okay? What's going on, please, for Pisces and their person? Show me Pisces and their person. Show me Pisces and their person. Show me Pisces and their person, please. Show me Pisces and their person. Show me Pisces and their person, please. What's going on for Pisces? What's up, Pisces? What's going on? Eight of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Three of Cups. Okay, yeah, we got something floating around the fishbowl. Okay, let me put it this way. Sorry, I had an allergic reaction. I'm not just highly allergic to pollen. I'm also allergic to shellfish. Yay! So of course I'm studious. Of course I'm careful. But even when I'm out dining, and I make it clear. Hi, my name is Christina. I'm allergic to shellfish. FYI. And, you know, cross-contamination is still a thing. So, fortunately, I do not suffer from... I don't go so far as asphyxiation, thank God, but I do break out. My lips become incredibly swollen in any way. So, I'm kind of conscientious of that. It's still recovering. It's still coming down. Benadryl is our friend. Let's put it that way. Benadryl is our friend. And here's the ducks, honey. I love sushi. Sashimi. The whole thing. I love it. Tuna, no problem. Whitefish, yellowfish, salmon. Just no shellfish. Now, your side's interesting. Communication. All right. It's happening. It's cooking. Seven of Pentacles. Slow growth. Three of Cups. There's a warm-up process in here. It's very simple. Very simple. Classic. Tidy. We're going to start with communication. And maybe we hit our comfort zone. We get comfortable. And then maybe we can start connecting in 3D. Yeah. What's up? Okay. Eight of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. Two of Wands. All right. They're like, maybe we work through some stuff. And maybe we talk about it. Maybe we see. Well, now. I got a little busy bee over here. Someone who's used to putting in some real authentic work. Seven of Cups. The active process here of discovery and actively participating in said discovery. But it's not, they're both showing me seven. So you're both kind of saying, not too much. Maybe we talk and we find out. You know what? 8 and 8, 7 and 7, 2 and 3. You two are... They don't have connecting with you in the 3D in mind. That seems to be your plan. They have the, once you two start talking, okay, we can talk shop. We can talk. Let's talk. You want to talk? Let's talk. I can talk. But it's real work, though. So even though I'm presenting it in a lighthearted way, they're like, okay. So, all right. I'll work through some feelings here. Two of Wands, some communication. It's kind of like, well, maybe we'll connect. Maybe, in time. But it seems to be your idea. That's why I'm smiling. Nine of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Swords. You know what you're doing. Get out of here. What are you doing? You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. Stop acting stupid. Well, you're not acting stupid, but you're acting like super low key. He's like, this is that dude who's got a plan, but he acts like he doesn't have a plan. You kind of got Ow, ow, ow. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Look, I'm laughing now. I have a personality. I can't help it. I'm very expressive. But when it's time to get real, it's time to get real. But when it's time to have some lightness, let's have some freaking lightness, for God's sake. So I do like what I'm seeing here. We're just kind of sniffing around the edges. We're just kind of, you know, nothing too much. I don't know if you two know each other like well. You have, the both of you, a sense of 3D familiarity. So you're in each other, or you have been in each other's proximity before, possibly work association, or you have possibly some pre-existing communication patterns with this person, as well as some real activity. But backing up. Do you know? Do you know? Thank you. It's exquisitely boring in my neighborhood, except for when the camera's on. Never fails. You guys must think I live in some chaotic place between the lawnmowers and the construction where I don't. I live in the most boring neighborhood in the world until I'm recording. And then suddenly it's alive, you know? Cheers. Okay. Let's start right there with that Ace of Wands. Let's see what's got you all fired up. But like low-key fired up. No expectations, but there is a plan in there. There's a plan in there. It's a light one. Alright. So, is this brand new, but like in that way? Or are we trying to rekindle something? I can't quite tell yet. Okay. Let's see that Ace of Wands. Let's see that Ace of Wands, please. Show me that Ace of Wands, please. Show me that Ace of Wands. Just to make that clear, that was Nine of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Swords. Just so we're clear. Okay. Ace of Wands. King of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Ooh. You're a man who's made up his mind. I like that. It's hot. I'm not saying you are a man. You could be a female and identify with this. The point of this, the point is that somebody somewhere has made up their mind. I saw this combination, I think, for somebody not too long ago. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Oh, I'm pretty sure I did. Don't remember who. Anyway, you made up your mind. You did this for a minute. Two of Pentacles. What to do, 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 what to do. Dialing it in, dialing it in. So long as that's an active Two of Pentacles, in other words, we are juggling those coins with the idea of coming to a conclusion instead of just stalling for time. Cool. Everybody goes through that Two of Pentacles. It's the idea is that I need to make a decision. Most people just use it as an elaborate stall method for something they don't want to deal with. You're showing me, no, I have an idea. I'm just trying to pick the best one. Okay. So that King of Pentacles has come up with something. He's like, I've been tossing them coins around. I've been tossing the coins around for a while, and I came up with a conclusive result. And I'm happy that you found that conclusive result. And you're fired up about it. Cool. Is this brand new or is it renewal? You have some identifying characteristics that says shared concepts. Shared concepts. Some sense of familiarity. Anyway. But I like it. I like how you made a decision. You're standing by it. I don't know when you deploy it, but it's looking like, you know, you made up your... Ooh. Okay. It's looking like you made up your mind. And it should be happening soon. Okay. Let's see that Eight of Wands, please. Let's see that Eight of Wands. Let's see that communication. Let's see that Eight of Wands. Show me that Eight of Wands. Show me that Eight of Wands. Show me that Eight of Wands. Now, yes, of course, for those people who are automatically, okay. Yes, it could be coming towards you. That's just not how I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it as your direct energy today, but take it as it resonates. And like I said, Eight of Wands. Show me that 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 Eight of Wands, please. What is it, baby? What is it? Oh, she's on high alert. What's up? Oh, I see what it is. A moth. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's why it's got her attention. Okay. Okay. You got a moth. Ace of Swords, the Magician, the Page of Pentacles. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. There, look at you go. You are so psyched up. I love this. Oh, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Yes. Yes, you are. You are investing in communication. And what I like about this is Ace of Swords. Over that communication, you say, I know exactly what I'm going to say. I just need to summon the strength to do it. But I'm going to do it. And you are. There it is. There's that page. It means a lot to you in terms of the reality, but it's getting reduced to a manageable structure. In other words, this is a small investment in communication. You say, I know exactly. Christina, I know exactly what I'm going to say. Thank you. I'm summoning it as we speak. It's kind of like you're going like this. Okay. I like this. I'm nervous. You're making me nervous, but it's a good nervous. It's butterfly nervous. Oh my goodness. Let's see that Seven of Pentacles. So the idea is just like start with communication, invest in that. Okay. Honest, truth. I know what I'm going to say. Let's do this. We're going to let that grow. We're going to let that cook. We're going to let that simmer. You're telling me that you have phenomenal patience. That you're pretty good at that. You're pretty good at patience. You're pretty good at patience. You're like, I got to build that. Seven Pentacles. I got to build it. Easy. I got to build this. Okay. Let's do that Seven of Pentacles, please. Show me that Seven of Pentacles. Show me that Seven of Pentacles. Which means considerate, careful, deliberate footholds. I'm gaining footholds. I need to gain footholds in this conversation. Cultivate it. Be careful. The Chariot, nevertheless, move it forward. Knight of Swords. You're saying you're going to be on point. You're going to be on point. You're going to be on point. You got this. Okay. Okay. This is so interesting. This is so interesting. So yeah, carefully, slowly building communication. You say you are going to drive it forward with the Chariot, just at a steady pace. You're looking for what looks like footholds in this communication that allows you to make more inroads. Now, here's what's interesting. Knight of Swords to the Four Cups. You want to attack. I mean, you want to attack any kind of concept of Four Cups, any sort of sense of disappointment. You want to attack it. That's the plan. That's interesting. Why are you showing me that? If there's any sense of disappointment, sadness, or upsetness on my part or their part, I'm gonna be upfront with it right away. He's like, I'm gonna address it fast, but with the intention of the Chariot behind it. So those are two forms of speed, intention, and action over a sense of dedicated, steady growth. So you're pacing yourself over these constructs very well, I think. It looks deliberate, but also trying to leave room in for movement as needed. Okay. But you want to apparently address any difficult topics that come up sooner rather than later. Oh, I'm going to take care of that. I'm going to address that. I'm going to address that unhappiness, that upsetness. But you also acquiesce to the fact that it might take a minute. You're like, okay, this could take more than one conversation. A minute, we're going to drive it forward. Chariot. So I like this. I do. It's very straightforward. It's clean. It's honest. You have intention here. There is a low-key plan, but with room for movement, things that pop up, how you're going to address those things that pop up, and you're going to steadily address this over time. You anticipate all these things. So again, you're looking like a man with a plan, for lack of a better phrase. I mean, because that's what it's looking like to me. It's really incredibly straightforward, and it's kind of, instead of stretching out, it's kind of upfront. So you anticipate, I believe, to engage in this soon, with the intention of being clear in communication, with the anticipation of build it slowly forward, and address shit as it comes up. So you're expecting multiple layers of communication. Okay. This is so detailed. This one is very, very detailed, Pisces. Let's see that Three of Cups. But here's the end game for you. Maybe it'll eventually redo a connection. If it's good. If it's cool. If that's cool. Let's see that Three of Cups, please. You're saying so careful. So studious. So astute. Let's see that Three of Cups, please. Let's see that Three of Cups. Let's see that Three of Cups. Let's see that Three of Cups. I do like your dedication to the honesty principle. I like this a lot. You're emphasizing clear lines of communication here. But don't push too hard, but it does need to move forward. I like that. I do. There's some good conversation in there. I know there is. Okay. It looks productive is my point. Yeah, there it is. Stop it! Pisces, shut up! I don't like it when it is so sweet. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Oh my god, don't make me cry, honey. Just like, don't. Oh my god. Pisces, there it is. That's what I was looking for. That's why you're being so careful. Okay. Okay. Well, if I was this person, I would say yes. I'm not gonna lie. I would say yes to this. And it wouldn't be hard to. I'm all about this. What you're showing is what I'm all about, and hopefully a lot of people are, is the concentration on the little things, because those little things add to the building blocks of what we do and why we do it, so long as it's coming from a good place in us. And you're showing me absolutely the best aspects in you with good intentions behind it, with maybe some low-key hope that you can actually physically meet this person again in reality in the 3D. It's incredibly straightforward and it's very honest. And I really respect this. Anything that comes up about upsetness or sadness, I'm gonna get in there. I'm gonna tackle it. I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna be forthright about it. But the plan is, and this is what we're not gonna deviate from, slow, steady growth that does have movement. Okay. So you're showing me a very careful dance between on point and slow. Don't rush it, because here's what you want. You've made up your mind on this. And it is a decision. The 3 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. It's there it is. That's what I was looking for with the 6 of Cups. I was like, I'm feeling it, Pisces. Just go ahead and show me, honey. Just show me. Show me who it is. Show me who it is, Pisces. And you're like, okay. It's beautiful. I love it. I love this. I love your careful, like I said, if I was this person, I would 100% say yes to this. This is beautiful. Because I like your honesty, and I like the way you're building up to something. Again, it's not ignorant. It's not you fumbling. It's not you stumbling. It's not you trying to get away with something or pulling a fast one to get somebody back on your side or to re-engage with them. It's honest communication. You're willfully summoning it in you. There's no expectation here other than for you to clear up anything that needs to be cleared up, and you anticipate that's going to take time and some layering. But that's the real honest, hopeful outcome. It's looking like we're doing a restructure here today, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Can we start or reconnect maybe as friends? And it's a decision. Would you like to join me in that decision? 6 of Cups. This is our thing. This is us. This is between us. So you have a unique connection with this person. Of course you do. This is the one that you can feel. And it's a little different compared to everyone else you know. So here we have the agreement to reconnect. But again, low-key, no expectations. It is a big decision, though. And it's so interesting how these spiritual decisions can feel so monumental. And in the reality, how they play out, it's just like everybody else, because that's how it plays out. So I respect I love the whole process. I really do. I like it a lot. They're showing me an interest to authentic work. You know, like I said, they're a little busy bee. The 8 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups, putting real work into the discernment of feelings and trying to understand them. 2 of Wands, communication, active decision making. Let's see if they agree. It looks like yes. I hope so. I hope so. Your energy, again, good energy. It's sparked up, but also be cool, right? All right, let's see this person. I hope that I hope they can meet you where you are in terms of that goodness and the thoughtfulness. And if they can't, I'll tell you. Let's take a look-see. Let's take a look-see. 8 of Pentacles. Some of the 8 of Pentacles, some of the 8 of Pentacles. So the fact that you anticipate to address any upsetness kind of tells me where you two might have left things. And I don't know who this is to you, honey. A childhood friend, a family member. I don't know. But we really simply, easily want to reconnect with our soul mate here. Our soul bond something. You know? Midnight City. Yeah. Midnight City. M83. It's a great song. And it is indicative to the soulmate, soul bond. That special, unique folks who understand your particular rhythm. It's, yeah, it always reminds me of it. Always, every single time. Let's see that 8 of Pentacles. Let's see the Eight of Pentacles, please. Ow. Six of Pentacles, the King of Cups. Big old fat heart space this person has. I say that with love because I am like that. And sometimes it's embarrassing, really, when you have that kind of heart space. As a water sign, I'm sure you can appreciate. But when you have that kind of heart space, sometimes it's borderline embarrassing because you know you have such a huge responsibility to try to regulate your feelings because they can get so big, right? So this person's got a so big energy. The King of Cups, the Ace of Cups. That's a big old overflowing, fat, beautiful, juicy, yummy heart space, right? It's just overflowing. And the Six of Pentacles, the willingness to work through feelings, is here with the sincerity to back it up. So this person does not, this is water orientation at its finest right here, guys. Right here. This is what it's like to be water. I don't do anything with real effort unless I feel strongly about it. It's catch-22. It's a pro and a con, right? Because you can put your best feelings into something that's wrong and you'll get nothing from it, or you can put your best feeling into something that's right and you can get a lot from it. You see what I'm saying? There you go. So this is an emotional investor, to say the least, but a big, sincere heart and the willingness to work through it. So this person's highly productive, has a strong appreciation for real-world effort. Time, energy, and effort is money to this person. Time, energy, and effort is love to this person. Okay, so they also appreciate the fundamentals and building blocks. I think you know this. But yeah, they're highly productive, and they have a good heart space when it comes to the idea of connecting with you and working through things with you. I'm not saying that there won't be an emotional complication. And you seem to know that. Oh Lord, the Four of Cups done disappeared at me. But you know that, and you intend to address things as they might come up. And you do anticipate them too. You even told me it might be a multi-layered concept. Where the hell did the Four of Cups... Well, I know it's there. Somewhere. Yes, I make a mess, I know. Okay. Let's see that Seven of Cups, please. That's what she said. Let's see. Excuse me, let's see that Seven of Cups. Show me 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 that Seven of Cups, please. Show me that Seven of Cups. The Empress. The Five of Cups. There's the owie. There's the owie. I was looking for the owie. This is why this is why you said I'll address difficult feelings as they come up. I will do that 100%. 100%. So you are showing me some really good effort here, my friend. Not only do you anticipate it, you have it built in. Where the hell did it go? I'm going to have to rewind that shit on camera because it's done a disappearing act on me. Maybe that's indication that you eradicate all the bad feelings between you two. Yeah, Seven of Cups. This is why you anticipate. Okay? Realistically speaking, this person's got some owies. Ten of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Empress. So this is a person of significance. Okay? And they have some pain in them in regards to you about empowerment issues and how they were made to feel bad. It's really straightforward. Do they let it possess their life all the time? No. No. They made that clear. Okay, they tend to love and live and work through the heart. But when it comes to their feelings with you, they might have been very confusing and murky. But they said they kind of were made to feel bad about who they are. And it was anti-empowerment, what they experienced with you. Okay. So how far or deep that runs, I don't know. But you already showed me the cleverness to anticipate this. You said you will address it as you need to. You said you're on it. Okay? So I'm seeing this reaction is because you haven't had these conversations yet. But I can tell you this person's disposition is such. What they feel is what they do. They do what they feel. Okay? So if this is who they are and they cooperate with you, these things can be discussed. They look reasonable. They look very loving. They look to be what you might call emotionally generous. Okay? And I think you know that. What the owies were between you two. But again, I have to insist. This is how you know this is for you or it isn't for you. The Pisces I'm looking at says, I know, and I'm going to address it. That's how you know. Okay? All right. Let's see that Two of Wands. Let's see that Two of Wands. Let's see that Two of Wands. Let's see that Two of Wands, please. Show me that Two of Wands. Let's see that Two of Wands, please. The Knight of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. There they are again. Okay. 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 So their energy's gotten a lot more comfortable with you. So what you had hoped for the basic reconstruction with this person, because it feels right, not because it feels wrong. Again, the big difference between the Pisces I'm looking at and anyone else who does not feel this way. If the first person you're thinking about is horrible, I would never connect with them, blah, blah, blah. That's not who I'm talking about. Clearly. I'm saying positivity and the diligence. This person has, I can't emphasize this enough, high levels of productivity attached to their love space. So the more they love something, the more they put work into it, which is a classic water pattern. Very high levels of water in this person, but also a strong sense of needing emotional security. And they're showing me that they are achieving this with you the more they connect with you. So it's not constant, Two of Wands, but there's enough communication in here and realistic work that their energy around you is starting to feel a lot more secure. So, this is anti-security, the lack of empowerment, or someone who was made to feel like they weren't empowered. The situation was very painful, and something came up to make them feel the opposite of the Empress. And a little bit further out, Two of Wands with some communication and active work. They're saying they're feeling a lot better about the situation, but more to the point, they feel a lot more comfortable, Queen of Pentacles, with expressing themselves to you in a way that's productive to you both. You are experiencing something similar, so your plan here is working very well. It is working well, but again, it's a plan. Even though I say the word plan, it's for lack of a better word. It's without an agenda, other than, as far as I can tell, wanting to re-engage with something that's special to you. And sometimes it's all the motivation you really need. You know? Sometimes it's all the motivation you really need. They're expressing themselves honestly to you. You're doing the same. And that's all I care about. And if the Pisces I'm looking at, you're dedicated to addressing the difficult things, and they're dedicated to working through those difficult things with you, then that's how you know reconnection is correct. I only advocate reconnecting when it's right because two people are putting in the right level of work. I disagree with it when I'm seeing something way off. This is pretty much point for point. Okay? That's why. And I will encourage a full disconnectivity when it's really that bad. Okay? When it's really that bad. Like, Pisces, what are you doing? They're an asshole. Don't do it. This is not that. This is not that at all. You two would have your own particular histories, clearly, of what went down and why. You're already prepared to address it. Great. Preparation's half the battle, honey. So I'd say good luck to you. Honestly. You don't need much help from me today. You really don't. When you deploy, you'll know best. But it looks like it's soon, honey. See, I know there was a time when you two stopped connecting. I see that. 3 cups in the world. Let's see that 9 of cups. Personal sense of wish fulfillment. Self of love. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Let's see that 9 of cups. Oh, I'm feeling so chipper. Well, I have to admit your reading's nice and light, so that's helping. So that's helping. That's helping a lot. Let's see that 9 of cups. Let's see that 9 of cups. Let's see that 9 of cups. It's so funny. I wish I could say something like this for Scorpios. I said, if I see one more reading like this for you, I'm just going to not do it again, because I keep seeing somebody wanting Scorpio and refusing to do anything about it. And the more they want Scorpio and not doing anything about it, the worse the feeling gets, because that's what happens when we deny what we want to do. You pay the consequence for being fragmented. Okay. And I'm like, if I have to see this one more time, where somebody's desiring Scorpio from afar and refuses to do a damn thing other than want it, and desire it and love it, but refuses to communicate or do anything constructive with it, I will lose my damn mind. Because once more, Scorpio is like, I ended this, I had to, I didn't want to, I loved it, it didn't love me back, or I didn't understand that it did. There you go. Close it, move on with my life, and then boom, successful as hell. And then there's that other person just loving them from afar and not doing a damn thing. And I'm like, if I see that one more time. So you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for doing something. Thank you for showing that you actually care about this connection, that you're willing to work through it, even if it's not easy, and that you have a plan, that you're being thoughtful, and that you have every intention of being as honest as you can to the point of pain in order to work with this. And they give it back to you. So you're showing me the law of attraction. That's it. I love it. Okay. Two of Swords, the Ace of Wands. Yeah, there it is again. The Six of Cups. You've reflected on this many, many a time. And here's the difference between you and the other person I saw in Scorpio's methods. I wish they were more like you. You're actually going to do something about it. So good for you. You are holding that connection very high. And that not too high. Not on a pedestal high. Big difference. But in that respect of, I know this is different. I feel it. I feel its difference. It calls to me. And frankly, when I reflect upon it, it's not always clear. The Ace of Wands, perhaps my intentions towards it weren't always clear. There's that Ace of Wands again, but this time the Two of Swords is attached to it. Perhaps I wasn't always clear about how this was guiding me or inspiring me or how it lit me up. But I do know it is precious to me, the Six of Cups. And it means something good to me. Because I love this the way I love myself. Okay. But yes, we still have passion towards it. I mean, duh. You know. And that's okay to be confused about that sometimes. It's easy to confuse these two and think they're one and the same. They're not. They're not. This often indicates hope, inspiration, light of path, the guiding light. This is the actual real 3D energy we feel that makes us go, whoo! You know that feeling? Yeah, you know that feeling. Let's see that Knight of Wands, please. Let's see that Knight of Wands. Let's see that Knight of Wands. It's kind of like saying, when I looked at this connection, Christina, I couldn't always understand if it was just passion or was it a real source of inspiration and a sense of new. I think you were able to figure out which is which. But, you know, feeling a little bit of both, it doesn't hurt. Let's see that Knight of Wands, please. Yeah, the Nine of Wands. Interesting. Two of Pentacles, the Six of Wands. Man, it felt good, right? That oomph, that energy, that oof, 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 oof. Literally oof for some people. Oof. Ha. You know, sometimes it sparked really hard, no pun intended, but it sparked really hard, okay, and we didn't always know what to do with it. Sometimes it made us feel crazy, sometimes we felt we had to block it, but there's other times we wanted to experience it with the Six of Wands. It made us feel good, it made us feel pride, it made us feel seen and to be seen, but at the same time, we felt like a big part of ourselves had to resist the passion energy, and in that respect, some of you felt you got caught up in this dynamic where you had to fight the fire. And that kind of meant perhaps you weren't always able to feel your feelings, okay? And that does happen when we resist fire, and sometimes we don't feel safe to give ourselves to it. We don't always trust it, or we don't always know how to give to it. Sometimes we end up rejecting the heart space simultaneously, not because we mean to. It's just a lot of people, and this is why I read Intimate Tarot, don't really understand how their passion and their heart are connected. A lot of people think they can separate the two, and that's usually not the case. So while the connection in and of itself is precious to you, okay, you're showing me that first and foremost. That when you try to take your passion out of it, did it feel good? Yeah. But is that really why you wanted to give to it? No. No. There's something in there about the fact that you had to resist it as much as you did kind of tells you why you kept trying to connect with it, right? Like I said, it's one of the reasons why I read Intimate Tarot. Our passion can take us places, even while we're insisting it doesn't. You know? It's not always just sex versus love. Often those two are connected in some way. So I don't know that you two went on knocking boots. I'm not necessarily convinced that you did. I said what you felt, that kind of spike in activity, let you know you could move into that direction. But I'm not convinced you did. So when that was taken away, what was left with was the reality of the strength of the connection in and of itself, right? A little bit of backstory here. And part of you still feels obligated to resist that. You don't want that to be the showcase or the showcase reason to reconnect, right? Because when it comes to being honest and communicated with this, you're on it. But you also expect to layer it. It's very clever. So that element of passion will find its place, okay? Given time. Given time. If you can keep your connection at the forefront of this, they're showing me a lot more sense of emotional stability with you. Man, they're quite the little worker, aren't they? They're very comfortable with working constructs. They are highly productive. They might be financially very well off in real life. But that comes from knowing their heart space. Anyway, Queen of Swords. I know I repeat myself, guys. It's just when you're like, just read the cards, Christina. I know, I understand. But you guys, you know, when something actually gets my attention, it's great for me. That's the reason why. I enjoy it. Do you have any idea how much garbage I see? So let me enjoy myself. I don't get the opportunity, okay? Too much. I don't get the opportunity too much. Let's see that Queen of Swords. Let me enjoy myself, please. Let me enjoy myself. Show me that Queen of Swords. Show me that Queen of Swords. Show me that Queen of Swords. And you can read the cards anytime. You think I just go around reading cards every day, all day? How boring. No. A real tarot reader doesn't read themselves at all. They don't need to or they don't want to. You got to have some mystery in life, guys. You got to have the mystery. You know, and that's one of the questions I get all the time. I'll be honest with you. No, I don't. How boring. God, no. I read the cards for maybe like financial business decisions, and I'll be like, that's a good investment. Oh, that one, hell no. But that's about it. So, no. This is fun for me. This is nice. I like seeing this. Let's see that Queen of Swords, please. Let's see that Queen of Swords. Let's see that Queen of Swords. People watch tarot for guidance to learn. But honestly, you shouldn't use it every day. You really shouldn't. You gotta live life, honey. You gotta live life. And that's why I can still remain surprised to this day. Yeah. You gotta leave some room for surprise. Do you know what I'm saying? Stop it. Stop it. Oh my God. Shut up. Pisces, the Queen of Swords, the Three of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles. You're showing me the same level of work. Oh, that you had to wait for the timing to be right. So on and so forth. You're making me like a happy sort of sick. It's just so sweet. It's just so sweet. The Queen of Swords, the Three of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Stars. It's like waiting for the timing to be right, and you had to make up your mind about that. So you're also showing me the same amount of work that they are. It's very, and it means a lot to you with the Stars. And I feel like this is what you're saying to this person. Again, when it comes to them, you're showing me very direct, clear communication, because for some reason that seems to be a thing, where you don't want to leave any room for doubt, specifically miscommunication. When somebody shows me that much level of clarity over communication, you're like, I'm trying to prevent that as much as possible and also repair. And you're like, I'm being as honest with you as possible. I want this too. At the same way, at the same time. It means that it means a lot to me if we could put something real into this. Where it goes from here, I don't know. Let's not look that far out. Let's just start right here. Okay? Let's just start right here. You both. And you two take it from here. It's a plan worked, honey. Congratulations to you. But it's an honest plan. And that's the difference between having an agenda and having an honest plan. One works, the other one falls apart eventually. You know, if you go into something with an agenda and you're like, I want this, but I can't admit it to myself, so I'm going to find a way to connive the situation or control it. That's an agenda, and that usually falls apart. But because you're showing me such high levels of honesty with this and real work, of course, it's succeeding for that reason. So again, law of attraction. If you attract from a place of agenda, you're going to get something back from that also has an agenda. And those two agendas never line up. But no, your honesty is attracting their honesty. Your hard work is attracting their hard work. You both show me elements of that. An appreciation for the connection, for what it is, not for what it isn't. At its core, its true meaning. Okay, beautiful. Distance is in the reverse. Ah. Oh, you're coming out of separation. A distance is closing between you two. The gap's closing in between you two. Oh, distance in reverse. Did you hear that, Cinna? Did you hear that, Cinna, baby? Oh, coming out of the distance. That's so nice. Yay, unconditional love. The love between you and your person is eternal. Nothing and no one can take it away from you. Whatever. I'm actually really romantic at heart, but I'm like a typical Scorpio. You can't see that. I won't let you see that. No. It bounces off my armor. It takes someone special for us to actually see the gooiness. Oh my God. Okay. Unconditional love. Yes, there is unconditional love here. And in that process, I believe, and I think I touched on this lightly somewhere else, in the process of having let this go, we understood what the connection was and letting it go. But yeah, you know, sometimes you have to let go to know what it is you're letting go. And that happens all the time. It's normal. You know, this wasn't like an options in love thing, and you know, you can go on and go then and forget about it. This wasn't that. When something's a little bit more meaningful to us, sometimes we have to let it go to know that it means something to us. So I don't know where you two are in that process, but it's kind of got that vibe. And I don't know how long you two were at a distance. Doesn't really matter. You're being optimistic. Yes, I see that. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Oh. Longing. Longing. Decisions. And of course it is absolutely a soul connection. Simplicity. Okay. Okay. Karmic contracts. So the definition on this one's interesting. Listen to this. I am living with the consequences of my actions and choices. The karmic contracts. The decisions we make. I don't know if this was a karmic contract. It's coming across a soul bond. But this is more to do, I believe, with karmic choices and decision making and having learned from it all and what it all meant. You know. And then the simplicity here. You're making things harder than they need to be. So I am seeing what looks like a very simple plan. Very simple, honest plan. And perhaps when we last connected with this, we made it much harder than it needed to be because perhaps we needed that perspective. That's kind of the process of letting go. You get to understand if it's worth coming back to, you know. And part of that might have been like we approached this. It didn't have to be this hard. I don't know, something like that. Like the solution was here this whole time, that kind of thing. Okay, what else in here, please? Anything else? Oh, yes, of course. Okay. It looks like soon, but I don't know what soon is in tarot time. Let's take a look. Let's see that communication. Here we go. I like how that magician's out. It's like we can do this. We can do this, Pisces. We can do this. Okay. Let's do it. Ha! For some of y'all, that's real specific. On a Thursday. Thursday, last August might have been important, or upcoming August, in other words, about a year from now. That's for some of you, not all of you. But on Thursday, for others of you on a Tuesday. See, I said it's like sooner rather than later. That is so freaking specific. I was thinking like a week, a month. And they're like, Thursday. Or a Tuesday. At dusk. And for some of you, in January. Okay. That's hilarious. All right. I don't know what that is, honey. That's a dusk on a Thursday or a Tuesday. That's any day of the week. Some of you January, some of you last August, some of you not till in August. Next August, you know? I don't know. Okay. Here we have the medallion of Libra, you, Pisces. Some of you have some very interesting Libra in your chart. The letter V, the letter S. The star is in reverse, so this is our wish. We want it to be our wish. Making the decision to put time, energy, and effort into that wish, right? It was on the reverse. Perhaps we lost sight of that star, or the wish, or the vision, or we didn't know how much we wanted it, like I said. Okay. the medallion of Gemini. Let's see, the chakra is in reverse. We need to get our chakras in alignment. In other words, be on board with ourselves, the letter B. And the tiara, the empress, or the someone who wears the crown. Indication of wealth, status, high value, and then also earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Okay. All right, you guys. I do hope this helped you. It was very interesting. I'm very happy for this. I like this a lot. I really, you're a straight shooter. You look like a straight shooter to me. Very honest. And a little touch of the I gotta do what I gotta do energy, which is highly attractive. But it's more than attractive, guys. It's more than confidence. It's because you mean it. That's why it's attractive. And thus, you are attracting the person with the same energy or similar intent. Okay? The best kind of reconnections will be the ones that have no agenda, other than the fact that this is right for me, or I feel like it's right for me, and I needed time to learn that. What do you think? You know? Sometimes it works out, like yours. Sometimes it don't. Point is that you got to know what's right for you and try to act through it. This is active participation. Okay? In case I didn't make that clear. I do see it as active participation. All right, Pisces honey, good job. This is great. I love it. Take care. Be well.